And now, your mama knows.
All right, guys, what's going on? We are back at it like a crack at. Oh, okay.
You're a crack addict? What?
So we're back at it like a crack addict. I don't mean I'm a crack addict.
Look, boba tea.
Boba tea.
This is called pearl milk tea.
I don't drink none of that nonsense.
It's delicious.
But let's get into these comments real quick. Well, first of all, guys, thank you for tuning in. Got a bunch of people jumping in. I've been meeting new friends. So, guys, you're going to have to welcome Dino Benino to the squad. Excuse me. I know Dino can't stay long because he has to get up early. But I thank you for even tuning in. Dino, I hope you get to meet the crew. You get to meet Nikki. You get to meet our neighbor next door. how it goes again? My neighbors are freaks, but Daisy rocks. You'll get to meet Mr. Urban which you already have. You'll get to meet Frank and all the other people. Bruce the Cheater. It's pretty cool. So let's jump into these comments. Dino said, "Cause I'm a cowboy." Oh, let me do it. "Cause I'm a cowboy." Hold up, you gotta move a little
This ain't
bit.
the show for that.
"Cause I'm a cowboy." Oh,
Do that
man.
on your own show.
All right. Anyway, she's a hater, man. So, Mr. Urban said, "The topic of the discussion tonight is why to hate KFC's new fries and how they
Need to bring back potato wedges. I agree, mister. I don't like the fries. I like the potato wedges.
When's the last
nice,
time you
thick
had
potato
KFC
wedges.
fries?
The last time I ate KFC, the fries been out for a while.
I haven't heard anything about it.
When's
So
the last time you even ate KFC? Shut up.
I don't. Nikki said, "Hello, people." Dino said, "Sent you a gift on Discord." All right, brother, I will check that out. Miss Urban said, "Nikki Brown, nice to meet you."
Nice
Yo,
to meet you.
I don't know what I'd do without Mr. Urban in my life, man.
Nikki said, "Hey, mister." LOL. And Nikki said, "Hello, Dino." Dino said, "Hello." Mister said, "Yeah, their new fries are so salty." Yeah, I don't like them.
See, but I'm used to going and getting fries, and I get so mad when people don't put when they don't put like the icing, not icing, but they don't put the salt
like,
on my fries.
This is like, it's not regular salt. It's like seasoning.
Oh,
And the seasoning is really salty.
Well, remember when Wendy's started adding sea salt?
Yeah, it's not the same. But let's see. Mister said, "Yeah, their new fries are so salty." And then he said, "What do you all eat from KFC?" "I like the chicken pot pie."
I don't get nothing.
You like the macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes.
Listen.
That's about it.
The only time I get food from there is if everybody else is going, so I'm kind of just screwed. But yeah, it's not my place of business.
And Nikki said, "I haven't had KFC in years." Mister said, "Time for you to go this weekend at Nikki." Yeah, they got the $5 boxes. I like the chicken pot pie $5 box. And Nikki said, "Fried chicken is awesome." Not for Mr. Anthony over here. You don't like it. And Dino said, "Has Mrs. Cowboy heard my sultry voice?" LOL.
No, I told you about Dude Games and this new guy Dino and stuff.
He told me about it, but I never heard it.
Yeah, but no, she never had. Guys, here's the thing. Dino is one of these guys. He has one of those voices, like, you know, when they have, like, the movies are coming on and it's like, "In a world unbeknownst to," you know, that type of stuff. Like, he puts on that voice. It's pretty awesome. So, earlier this week, him and another guy we know called Dude Games, he also has that type of voice. So, they did not a podcast, but they did stream together. It's pretty cool.
And Mister said he doesn't like chicken. Well, what the hell do you like?
I don't like you, and you're a chicken.
And Nikki said, "We don't have one here." And Dino said, "Go to Discord, then play what I sent you."
Okay.
And Mister said, "You're kidding me. That's a pretty popular chain. Figured they were everywhere, like McDonald's." There's not a KFC in Trenton or Hamilton. I found it hard to believe. Yes, there is. There's got to be one over there.
Yeah. Hold on, who said there's not one near her? It's not a KFC near her.
There's got to be a KFC near her, right?
I'm pretty sure there is. And
then,
maybe she
Gino Benino said, "Go to Discord, then play what I sent you." Okay, that's what you're doing now.
Yeah.
And that's it. We caught up on all the comments.
Guys.
Hold
up, Dino. Where did you send it at in Discord? I'm looking on the Discord of you and me, and the last thing I see is your thing for the Stadia Bash Community Podcast.
Does anybody like boba tea? And if you do, what flavor do you like?
What is boba tea like?
It's like milk tea. You wouldn't like it because you'd say it wasn't sweet enough.
Just drinking milk.
Nikki said there was one on Whitehorse, but they closed it. And Mister said, "Your husband won so cheaply in Pac-Man tonight." LOL.
Yeah, okay. Everybody won that. That was real, man. And last match we had, it was serious. But Pac Genius, I mean this.
And Dino Benito said, "Sent in the main chat by accident."
Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna play this, guys, and whatever Dino says, let's hear it.
gentlemen, children of all ages, you've been watching Power Up Plus with And Now Your Momma Knows.
Whoops.
Ladies and
My bad.
gentlemen, children of all ages,
Let's start it over.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, you've been watching Power Up Plus with And Now Your Momma Knows, 'cause oh yeah, I'm a cowboy.
Let's hear it one more time. Dino, you crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, you've been watching Power Up Plus with And Now Your Momma Knows, 'cause oh yeah, I'm a cowboy.
Alright, I got a couple issues with that. One thing, you gotta slow it down, alright? I need that, ladies and
Don't you want
gentlemen.
to sound like
Hold
you're
on.
slow?
And then you pause. You've been watching. And then number 2 is, oh man. You didn't say, oh man. You said,
Oh yeah.
oh yeah. It's oh man. But Dino, that was awesome. Guys, you hear his voice? I was telling him the other day, I was like, how much you charge for doing voicemails?
Yeah, that's not his real voice.
She said that's not your real voice.
It's one of those little like voice disorder things, you know, that make your voice
Right.
sound like that. That ain't his real voice.
She don't believe you, Dino. Hey, could you turn your light on? Need to bring out my other side. Right.
Dino, that's not your real voice. Let's hear your real voice. It probably sound like this. Oh man, he's a cowboy.
Hey, Dino, should I call you? Dino, should I call you and put it on speakerphone? Oh, he said you have to tune in tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, Dino's gonna start. We do a podcast now on Fridays.
Look, how you just gonna skip Nikki's comment? She
Well,
said
hold on.
Frank might join later. He's in the middle of doing something. LOL. And then she said he wants ring announcer voice, Dino.
So I want ring. Oh yeah. There you go. That let's get ready to rumble. And Dino, I would like to hear you say that, Dino. But no, Dino has more like the dark, raspy voice, you know. But yeah, Dino is gonna be the first person to start off the podcast tomorrow, which is gonna be cool. It's gonna be hosted on his channel, and then after his section, then Dude Games is gonna host it.
Look, he said he's calling.
Oh, all right, cool. I didn't hear my watch.
You hung up on.
I didn't even touch it. My watch never even vibrated.
Mister said you have so many shows I can't remember the days. LOL.
Tell me about it.
Here right now, please leave message. At the tone, please record your message.
See, look, that's his real voice right there, the
You
voicemail.
may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Dino,
What's up?
what's going on? So my wife doesn't believe that. So drop the voice on her, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you the cowboy. Oh man.
He's got one of them special microphones. He puts it up to his voice when he's doing stuff, you know.
Yeah, she tried to play you out, man.
It was 100% me.
Listen, I heard your voicemail, they ain't you?
Listen, he lives in New Jersey too.
I gotta meet him then and see him in person.
No, he lives out there. He lives near New York.
Oh, well, then when we go to see the Statue of Liberty, we'll stop by.
Yeah, I forgot we wanted to do that.
Alright, I'll catch you tomorrow.
All right, man. I'll talk to you. And I'm gonna give you some info for the podcast.
I'm just messing with you.
Yeah. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, bye.
Alright, bye.
All right, that was cool, guys. We had a call in from Dino Benino. So yeah, Frank
Look,
and
Al's here. Uncle
I know I
Al.
seen him slide in here. So Frank and Nikki, when I come to their house, I'm gonna have to step away for a little bit. I'm not like it's not mandatory that I be on this podcast, but we just created it. So I'm gonna have to, I want to jump in to be on when they first started off at 9 p.m. And then, I'll be in for, maybe 10
Look,
minutes or
Uncle
something.
Al said, "Hey all, I'm back. You look happy, Sandy, drinking your Slurpee. It's boba tea. See the little bubble things in it?
Nobody know what
Boba
tea
tea.
is. What is that stuff in it?
They're like, like tapioca pudding has like the little things in it that you
Okay.
chew. So
Right.
that's teas. You would probably like the little things in it. But anyway, Nikki said he wants Michael Buffer. And Mr. said Daisy is drinking an eggnog latte. And Nikki said, oh, eggnog, yummy. I don't like eggnog. I like coquito. And Mr. said, it's so weird without Ray here. We're missing Ray, Frank, Lala, neighbor, and all. Right? Neighbor next door ain't here. Ray ain't here. Frank ain't here. Lala ain't here. People are just leaving us, man. They're leaving us behind.
Let me text Lala.
And Mr. said at Nikki, I still haven't stopped coughing since I've had COVID. And Stadia Pro Gaming said, wife and I are in the building. What's
now,
up,
see, look,
Stadia?
we're replacing some of the old people with the new people, man.
Hey, don't say that.
I'm just
And
saying.
Nikki said, I'm sorry, mister. And Nikki said, but I'm here. Of course you are. You're our #1 fan, Nikki. We love you. She ain't never missed a show.
She's our #1 viewer, right? Fan is a dirty word.
All right, you're our #1 viewer.
Oh, I was supposed to be texting Lala. I totally forgot.
She said, I am the original, Nikki said. All right, guys, so you got any topics for us tonight?
I always got topics, girl.
Yeah, what's your topic? Let's hear this.
Damn, I got a bunch of things to say. Titch, hold on, let me try to find her name.
Anyway,
I might text the wrong person.
he's taking too long, guys.
There we go. Oh, matter of fact, let me text our neighbors are free.
Nikki, I just got your text. That's funny. Let's see, guys. We'll start off with my little game thing, okay? Because he's taking forever to text people.
Alright, I forgot. My bad.
Would you rather be able to hear perfectly with perfect precision,
Okay.
or be able to have X-ray vision using a very painful eye corrective drop to be applied every hour?
That's retarded. Why? Who's gonna? First of all, how are you gonna have a comparison? One thing is you got perfect hearing. The other one, you could see through walls, but you gotta put this very painful drop in your eye every hour.
Listen, that's what the question is. I can show it to you. See, it says it right there.
Who's gonna choose?
You probably can't see it that good, but anyway. So perfect precision, to be able to hear perfectly with perfect precision, or be able to have X-ray vision, but you have to put painful drops in your eyes every hour. Obviously, I'm gonna go with the hearing.
Yeah.
I'm not putting no. I don't even like. I've never put eye drops in my eyes before.
Me either. But here's what I don't even get. What? Why do they want to see through the walls? Like X-ray vision? Why I care to?
They want to see through women's clothing.
I mean, I just go to porn.com.
I don't know. Nikki said, it's okay if you have to do your thing while you're here, Anthony. It is what it is.
Cool.
And Stadia Pro Gaming said, my wife asked, is it snowing? My wife asked, it's snowing and blowing here. What is your weather like? It's just regular here. It's not snowing. It's not really windy. It's just kind of cold. And Mr. said, X-ray, LOL. So, Mr., why do you choose X-ray with painful eye drops over just precision hearing? You don't have to do anything painful. I would like to hear your answer.
Stadia Pro Gaming, a.k.a. William. I could call him that. We're cool peoples now. Will, it's 37 degrees where we're at. So, it's a little chilly.
And so, yeah, Mr., explain why. And then Nikki said, perfect hearing. I already put eye drops in now. I don't need any more. And Mr. said, I don't like touching my eyes at all. This is why I don't wear contacts. So why are you choosing X-ray vision where you gotta put drops in your eyes? And Al said, this is what good for covert boil. This is what's good for COVID. Boil some raw ginger, smash the ginger, put it in a pot, and pour some hot water on it and drink it. So like ginger tea, like homemade ginger tea. And Mr. said, it's 38 degrees here. And Mr. said, because I need to know if someone is coming to hurt me. And we'll know if they have weapons. And Mr. said, I beat Anthony so many times in Pac-Man, he might send someone for me. The pain is worth having X-ray vision. I finally get to join X-Men.
And Nikki said ginger is strong, just an FYI. Yeah, I mean I drink a lot of ginger tea. But listen, man, Mr. Ermeroy, you had your chance to show the world today, baby, and you got hold on, we got a celebrity in the building, Chariot Man Gaming. What's up, man?
He said, "What's going on?" And now your mama knows.
Chariot Man Gaming, I need to know, when are you gonna do your part for the Stadia Community Bash? When are you gonna host part of the podcast, man?
And Stadia Pro Gaming said, Chariot Man Gaming. How you doing, man?
We didn't even do
And Chariot Man Gaming said, and chat.
we didn't even do like the introduction.
Because you was too busy. I'm a cowboy. Save that for your own show, alright?
Are you a hater, man?
Get your life together.
You're a
It's
hater.
the Sandy and Anthony show, not just the Anthony show.
Well, come on, let's do it.
We don't even
What?
do it every time.
We should be doing it every time. Yo, look, I've been hitting the weights, man. Look, I look like I got breasts right now.
Uncle Al said, tell Tony that he needs new glasses. He needs new glasses.
And I look like I got like some
Chariot Man said, what's up, Stadia Pro Gaming? Stadia said, Anthony, I can tell your wife is the biggest fan of yours.
Yeah, right. You could tell. If I die tomorrow, just know who might have did it. Yo, don't look like I got like implants since last time.
I don't
Right?
understand why men want to look like they have breasts.
No, not. But like, you could tell it. You could tell I've really been
You over here
get
talking
myself together so I could smack Mr. Herberol
Look
head
at my
off.
breasts. Did they get bigger?
Did I say breast? Come on, man. What's wrong with you?
Look, he gets so mad. Oh, it's okay.
All right, come on, stop playing.
Your breasts are looking good, all right?
We got a show to do, all right? We got time for your nonsense.
Let's see. Chariot said, I didn't know I get to host the Stadia Bash, LOL. And Stadia said, Pecs. And Al said, what is Tony eating? Pigskin chips?
I mean, chocolate chip cookies, all right?
And Uncle Al said, oh, I already read that. And Mr. said,
You missed
LOL.
some up there, though. You didn't see that it was moving on fast?
Anthony, I've read all those.
You read before, Chariot Man?
Yes. Anthony, I can tell your wife you're your biggest fan. I already read all that. And hosting the Stadia Bash. Get it together.
All right.
Mr. said, LOL. Chariot said, part of the Stadia Bash, I mean. And Mr. said, when this channel gets 1,000 subs, I'm donating just for Sandy embarrassing you with those big pecs. LOL.
Yeah, Chariot Man, we kept action in the chat. Who wants to do the third part, to play games? Because I know usually you can't do it earlier. You ain't even say nothing. So my guy, Dr. Spaceman, jumped up for the challenge. So that was cool.
Welcome to the Sandy and
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. You waiting for it?
get
Waiting
off,
for it, bro? Waiting for it, bro?
get off
You
me.
waiting for it, bro? Anthony Show!
Ew, come on, man.
What?
That's too much. Frank said hi, all.
Frank is in the building. Hide your wife, women, and children.
And Nikki said, oh my god, YouTube blocked my comment again.
Just stop cursing.
Gotta stop using that foul language.
All right, what's wrong with you? Get
Mr.
it together.
Mr. said we need Ray to stop those bad eating habits.
I know. See, now I'm snacking. No Ray.
And Mr. said at Frank, Godzilla vs. King Kong this year.
Yo, Frank, I'm excited. Hey, Frank, listen. I was about to say the movies still. Oh wait, you guys got HBO Max. You probably watch it at home. We're gonna be going to see it in the big screen, on the big screen, baby.
Listen, it's not the Daisy and Duke segment, but I will crack your barrel.
Oh really now?
Anyway.
Oh, Bruce Campbell, the cheater's in the building.
Stadia Programming said hell yeah to the King Kong vs. Godzilla.
Hey Bruce, did you always cheat? Like I bet Bruce was like 4 years old, man. Cheating on tests and everything in kindergarten. No, he wasn't.
Nikki said her comment said, I said Anthony got boobies. What the heck is wrong with that?
You're not gonna be able to say that.
I guess
Come on,
because you
get it
said
together.
boobies. Bruce said, "Oh yeah," and Nikki said, "Mister, we will be seeing that." And Frank said, "At Mister, want to see Godzilla vs King Kong? Godzilla King of Monsters on TV now."
Oh, that's what's up. I still haven't seen Shin Godzilla. I need to watch it this week. I need to take a little 2 hours to myself and watch Shin Godzilla.
Chariot said, "I popularly."
He's probably gonna be at work. He works pretty late,
Oh, okay.
but yeah.
Well, that stinks. Nikki and Frank, we're gonna see y'all tomorrow.
Yep, going to Nikki and Frank's house for dinner. Maybe we could play some game. Oh,
Nikki, you know the funny thing is, we were like, oh, we could do pizza, and we just had pizza tonight.
hey Frank, maybe you could let me check out your VR. I could check out the Iron Man game. Mr. Urban World would like to hear my feedback, I'm sure.
And Nikki said HBO Max has all the original Godzilla movies.
And Stadia Pro said Cherry Man Gaming is the hardest worker I know. And you ain't lying. This man is always at work. When don't he work?
And Frank said, sure.
You gotta catch his shows at like midnight.
So, Mr. Lewis, man.
What?
What are these topics?
What topics?
You said you have topics.
I was lying.
I knew you were lying.
Today's a busy day for me, man. I just want to relax and unwind, you know? Kick my feet up, man. I want to do the rest of the show like this. I'm just here to chill with you guys, you know? Build with you guys, you know? And Mr. Urban World said,
nobody wants to see dirty socks.
I'm relaxing.
Just stinky feet.
He said, do we all have any New Year's resolutions for 2021? Actually, that's pretty good. So, no. I think we talked about this before, but
Yeah,
I don't do New Year's resolutions. I stopped doing them a while ago. I just like to, here's what I like. They have no stress, right? Like, I don't mind being, like, annoyed, but stress is a dirty word for me. So anything that's stressful, I kind of...
Stop touching me.
I didn't even touch you. So anything that's stressful, I cut it off.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll crack your barrel.
So...
Stadia said, man, Anthony, as soon as you did that, man, I smell something funny in my room.
Do we got another Ray in the house?
And Mister said, your feet smells like green eggs and ham. And Chariot said, LOL.
Sorry.
Nikki said, is there something other than pizza you two would want?
Some haters in here, man.
Is there
And
something
Bruce
other
says,
than
stress
pizza?
sucks.
Maybe a cheesesteak.
Well, I haven't had cheesesteaks in a long time.
Nikki, cheesesteak would be good. And some fries or something. And Bruce said, stress sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, but to be honest, that's just my thing, man. But you know what? I feel like, I don't know what can make me stressed. Like, I've been through a lot, so I feel like the reality of it is everything is just another day. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like, what's going to really come your way that's going to, like, shake your whole foundation, right? Like, so over the last years, I just been living, man. Just, you know, I'm like a hippie. Yeah, dude. I'm just chilling, dude.
Nikki said, I can't have stress because of my illness. And Mister said, I'm going to try to do 500 push-ups a day for 30 days. But not at once, just 68 per hour.
Yeah, 500 is no joke. But yeah, I mean, you know what it is? Here's my biggest tip for working out. I'm getting back in shape pretty fast, but there's three things, all right? So hear me out, guys. You can either work out to look good, you could work out to feel good, or you could work out to be strong, right? There's three things, right? Now, to be fair, when I was growing up, I just worked out to look good. Like, and be strong, because I would go to the gym and be like the smallest guy out of everybody and lift more than everybody, right? So, but there's that third one that's really important as we get older and be healthy, but I'm throwing that out the window. I don't work out to be healthy. So, to be fair, right now I'm just working out for the looks, because I feel like I'm getting smaller. I want to get my looks back, right? So, I know what to do in order to actually make my appearance look different. And you have to make number one rule: do not let 4 days go by and you haven't worked out. Okay, if you want to get an appearance that you would just want to make, you just want to look bigger, you can't let 4 days go by. Number two, whenever you work out and you feel kind of sore, remember that's a great thing. You have to build muscle, tear muscle to build muscle. But right, you don't have to kill yourself and be super sore. Just make sure. I recommend the next day, like if you did push-ups today, let's say you did, to be fair, right, 100 push-ups, right? I'm not going to go crazy with 500. You did 100 push-ups today. Make sure tomorrow you do another 100, right? And then maybe you could take off that third day, right? But then do it again. Because what happens is you want to, as soon as your body start feeling tight, when you work out again on that tightness, then that's when you're going to have more blood pumping through, and you're going to get, it's called a perpetual pump. You're going to get that pump. You're going to look bigger. Like, because you got more blood running through your muscles, right? So you're just going to have a bigger, like I used to do a test. I would have a shirt that was tight, and I will work out, right? And put that, let's say I work out the day before, I put that shirt on. I guarantee by 5 o'clock, that shirt would be tight throughout the day, right? But when 5 o'clock hit, that shirt got loose. Why? Because it takes so much time and then your blood go down. But then if I work out again, so that's why people work out often, because you're going to make your blood last, the perpetual pump last longer. And then people could take things to make the perpetual pump last longer and all that too. But anyway, yeah. I got workout videos that I'm going to, guys, I got a lot of videos I'm going to put out, but I'm waiting until I get to 1,000 subscribers because I feel like then I'll be able to monetize the video. They're really good videos that's going to help people, really good reviews. So I feel like I don't want to give it away for free, so to speak. So, but yeah, I got a lot of stuff coming. Got a lot of, I might act silly and crazy and go, I'm a cowboy, you know, but I got a lot of knowledge up in this noggin. Tell them, girl.
Get off me.
Tell them, girl.
Today was my third day doing
Tell
my 7-minute workout.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I watched the video. It looked pretty good.
And it's actually really good because I can feel it, and it's not like a strenuous like thing.
Right.
Like it's good like where you feel it, but it's also good because it's only 7 minutes. So
Cool.
I actually don't mind doing it. So it's one of those things like, all right, it's only 7 minutes out of my whole day. Like I can handle that. So I've been doing that. It's a YouTube video I found that's a 7-minute workout, guys. Let's see. Charitman Gaming said LOL at Mr. Nikki said, I messed up. She said cheesesteaks are awesome. Bruce said cheesesteaks are awesome. And Nikki said, right, Bruce? And Bruce said, definitely. Oh, man, Tish is in the house.
Sierra Brody's in the building.
She said, hey, hey, y'all. And Bruce said, hey, hey. Mr. said, as Sierra, we don't want you. We want Lala.
Aha, that's right.
And Mr. said, at Sierra, go back to Bow Wow, Sierra. And Sierra said, LOL, shut the hell up. And Mr. said, LOL. Nikki said, I clean the house and do laundry. That's my exercise. 2 flights of stairs carrying laundry up and down. Yep. Hey, listen, any way you can get it.
That's right.
And Sierra said, Nikki, LOL. And Nikki said, hey, Lala. And Sierra said, for real, for real? Hey, boo. And Sierra said, Aunt looks like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Damn, I think Ray just came back.
And Mr. said, I want to challenge Anthony in real life just to see who can rock climb to the top the fastest.
Let's do it.
And Stadia Pro Gamer said, oh, he looks like he's got a turtle head poking out.
Okay,
Mr.'s laughing. Bruce put a turtle. Mr. said Franklin. And Uncle Al said, hi, Cousin Tony and Aunt Sandy. This is Sierra. I am also watching your show with my dad. Hey,
oh, what's up, Sierra?
How's it going? And Sierra says, Sandy looks like Daria. And Mr. said, Aunt does look like the turtle from Rocco's Modern Life, to be honest. All jokes aside.
That's
and
right.
Sierra said, Mr. shut the hell up. He do, LOL. And Mr. said, I'm being serious too, LOL. And Nikki said, oh, you need to videotape that challenge, Anthony. The rocker.
Of course, I videotape everything, Nikki. Yeah, my favorite animal is a turtle, though. So that is funny.
All right, so would you rather be 4 feet tall or be 10 feet tall? 4 feet tall or 10 feet tall. No in between.
So I feel like 4 feet tall has no benefits. But then there's a lot of people that's really short. But I feel like 10 feet tall, I could be like a wrestler or a movie star. But then I feel like maybe my life expectancy might be real short. But then I think short people that small too. I don't know.
Listen, I'd rather be 4 feet tall. It's cute for girls to be short, so I'm good. I'll be 4 feet tall.
But 4 feet?
Yeah, it's fine. That's like Sneema's height.
Yo, you're crazy. You'll have midgets picking on you.
That's fine.
4 feet tall. So Nima's like 4'11".
I know. I'm just like saying that as a joke. Obviously, she's not 4 feet exactly, but yeah, I'd rather be 4 feet. I don't want to be 10 feet tall.
Yeah, especially for a girl.
That'd be so awkward if I was 10 feet
Yo,
tall.
10 feet is so, like, well, a big wrestler, right, is 7 feet.
Imagine 10 feet.
Be looking down at the Big Show like, little dude.
I think Sierra is talking under Al's name. She said, I also like to work out.
Nice.
And Mr. said, why in the world would your favorite animal be a turtle?
Because turtles are pretty cool. They got a shell they could go into. I also like reptiles. So I feel like turtles for me is like the coolest reptile with a shell. And then I like Ninja Turtles growing up. But before I even like Ninja Turtles, I like Gamera. If you know who Gamera is. It's like this space turtle that's like a creature. It was real popular. Kind of like a Godzilla. Not as popular as Godzilla. But Gamera had his own creatures he would fight and stuff like that.
And look, Mr. and Bruce both said 4 feet tall. And Mr. said, you know how scary it would be to be 10 feet tall.
I know, that's crazy.
And Nikki said, oh, I thought your favorite animal would be a horse. Because of the horse and the beetle. And Bruce...
I'm all slow.
Yeah, I see you thinking about it. And Bruce said, get on LOTR.
Lords of the Ring.
And Sierra said, turtle is not an animal with your slow self. LOL. And Nikki said 10 feet tall. And Stadia said, I wouldn't even want to be as big as Shaquille O'Neal. Everything would look like toys in comparison to you.
Yo, what type of car would you be driving at 10 feet tall?
Mr. said, I guess a convertible. And Mr. said at Sierra, then what the hell is it? An amphibian? And Sierra said, Mr. F. Facts. LOL.
So a turtle isn't an animal.
And
Wow.
Nikki said, if I were 10 feet tall, I could reach the top shelf at the grocery shopping store.
Better be looking over it.
So most people said 4 feet.
She said, Sierra said that horse was dead. Oh, well.
Alright, so. I don't even know what
The only problem with working out a lot, mind you guys, I don't work out a lot, all right? I just recently started doing certain workouts just to kind of like get my perpetual pump up. But it has made my appetite. So I'll be at work hungry as heck. Like I used to eat at 12, and now I'll be at work, it'd be like 9 o'clock. I'd be like, I want to eat something. But I guess you got to fuel your body, right?
Alright, so this is a good question.
Okay.
Would you rather work 10 hours a day, 4 days a week, or work 8 hours a day, 5 days a week? So if you do 10 hours a day, you only work 4 days.
Right.
If you do 8 hours a day, you work 5 days.
I mean, here's what's cool. When I was working at Sinlar, they had those. I always felt I couldn't do long hours. Like, nah, nope. But I guess I could push out an extra 2 hours and then have a whole extra day off. I guess I could do that. You know.
Nikki said, Lala, the horse died after choking on the beetle. LOL. And Lala said, he already reminds me of the little toys from Toy Soldiers. LOL. And Mr. said, how many calories did you burn at the Capitol running through that building?
He swear I'm a Republican Trump supporter.
And Al said, good.
Yeah. Mr. Irwin said 10 hours a day, 4 days per week.
And Lala said the beetle attacked his insides. LOL. And Frank said 8 hours a day. So 5 days a week. Nikki also said 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. Stadia said, yep. And Lala said he had COVID. LOL. And Stadia said 4 days a week, so 10-hour days.
Mm-hmm.
And Stadia Source said gotta get to that 1,000, Avery.
Oh man, what's going on, Avery? Yeah, I gotta get there, man. I gotta get there before Sounds of Stadia.
And Mr. said working mornings will be perfect for me because I'm not doing anything anyway. So I guess I would rather do 10 hours 4 days a week, just to have an extra day to myself. Like I know the days would drag a little bit, but at least I'd have a whole another day to myself.
Yeah, I think when you think of it that way, like just think about it, have a whole nother day, a full day. Like yes, every day I could have an extra 2 hours, right? But that's normal, right? You know, especially for
you
us.
You get in routine with that.
Right. I think so, yeah. But it would be beneficial to have that whole day off.
And Al said 4 feet tall for a question earlier.
Okay. Avery, we got to get you to answer some of these questions.
All right. So, would you rather have a private island or have a penthouse in the Bahamas? So, you get a private island or your own penthouse in the Bahamas.
I wonder what's on the private island. I feel like, isn't that kind of the same? I mean, see, that question needs details. I'm assuming the private island just is like maybe nothing's on it, right? Maybe you just go there to go swimming. And you just build
it up yourself.
Right. And so
I
you
would
have to
go
have
for
the
private
money.
island because I would make it my own.
Right. But what if you had a private island right now and you don't have money to do nothing, but you could just go to it? Like, remember when Jocelyn went on her boat and she was like, here's our little island? It was just like a little
That would be fun.
island.
I would eventually build it up. I'd save money and build it up.
Or a penthouse in the Bahamas? That's already built up and it's in the Bahamas.
Yeah, but I feel like the Bahamas ain't my favorite spot.
No, I agree. It definitely got old after the first time we went. We went second time.
We went twice and I'm kind of like, it was all good, but I don't really care that much to go back.
That's kind of rough, though. I guess that my own private island, nobody else would be on the island but me. So I could invite who I want, and I don't have to worry about tourists or other people, or even the Bahamas where it get a little dangerous and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I guess I'll go with the private island.
So Mr. said private island for sure. Stadia Pro Gaming said private island. Uncle Al said, and Anthony had a turtle when he was growing up.
Yep.
And Mr. said, you can build property and more on a private island. Exactly, you could build it up. And Nikki said penthouse. She would get bored on the private island. And Sierra said penthouse, please, for 200. LOL. And Frank said penthouse, unless private Vineland has a mansion. Private island.
Good point. Good point.
And Stadia Pro Gaming said, if it's far off mainland, make it Republic of Anthony. And Mr. said, LOL. Sierra said penthouse. I'm turning up. Mad rooms, making it rain, pools, all that. And Nikki says, Stadia, don't feed his ego. It's already too big. LOL. And Lala said, facts, Frank.
I'm trying to come to Lala's island. That Lala's fantasy island.
She's taking a penthouse, guy. Not an island.
Yeah, I guess right. Never mind. Well, I'm trying to come to her penthouse. So she's making it rain in there, everything. I'm just me in there taking money. Just grabbing bundles of money and running.
All right. Would you rather be bald everywhere or be an albino?
Bald. Oh, I guess no eyebrows.
Yeah, no hair anywhere. So no hair at all, bald everywhere. Or just be like really, really white.
That's interesting because I don't like having no
like as white as this
mustache. I feel like I look kind of
You would have no eyebrows, no mustache, no
hair,
no nothing.
But look, I don't even have to worry about shaving. That'd be done already. Might be a benefit. I don't know. I mean, I think I look weird, but there's so many people who, like, you watch so many wrestlers, they have, like, no eyebrows. So I feel like that's more common than being albino. But I don't think albino is the end-all be-all. I guess, and albino is just normal, too. But walking around with no hair at all isn't normal. Well, I don't know, man.
I'll go with albino.
Well, especially you for a girl.
I don't want to
Yes,
be
you do.
without hair.
Right. I almost have no hair. I pretty much shave almost everywhere.
So Nikki said I heard COVID hit Antarctica.
I didn't know it didn't hit Antarctica.
Frank said bald. Stadia Pro Gaming said bald everywhere because I can always buy a wig. And Mr. said I went to school with a few albinos. And Nikki said albino. Mr. said at Stadia Pro Gaming LOL. Uncle Al said my mom says I work out. Oh, that's Sierra. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Sierra says my mom says I work out from sunup to sundown. And Mr. said at Stadia Pro Gaming that wig might blow off during a storm. And Sierra said albino for sure. I love their eyes and hair. And Nikki said wouldn't have to bleach anything if I was albino.
Sierra, Al's daughter, do you still draw? Or are you still painting? And I guess because, but then I like to do my mustache and beard and stuff too. It's like something I like to do. That's hard, man. I almost feel like maybe I might turn and say albino now.
No, Mr. said just realized we have 2 Sierras today. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
One is our cousin. And
One is Lala Fantasy.
one is Lala.
So Lala, are you not using? Did you shut down your Lala's Fantasy page? Is that why you're not using it? I know you went through a bunch of changing and stuff. You're just trying to get real professional.
Stadia Pro Gaming said wig tape at Mr. And Mr. said you have it all figured out. LOL. And Stadia Pro said 3 if you count my wife. And Nikki said, Sandy, did you see my fairy house I painted? No, I didn't.
Oh man, you guys are funny.
Nikki, you gotta send me a picture. And Mr. said, I say Nikki should get carry out from a seafood restaurant for everyone to eat when you visit. Listen, I like seafood.
Yeah.
Sierra said, hey, hell, why not? You look like Gandhi and Mr. Bill already. Why not take all the hair?
Some haters up in here, man.
And Sierra said, nah, I have 2 pages.
Okay, so you kept the other one. Cool. Have you put any new content on there? You made any new videos since the last video I seen? And Mr. Urban Rose said, or get a foot-long subs from the best sub spot and have to cut into 4. So yeah, I'm not I don't like cold sandwiches. So it's only hot stuff for me.
You don't like a lot of things.
Mm. Oh, snap. Look who's in the building.
Sierra said one is based on bipolar, depression, and anxiety series. And my neighbors are freaks, but Daisy Rock said Penn Jersey seafood is really good. And Sierra said the other romance, sex, etc.
Gotcha.
Mr. said we have a place here with hot subs. Man, they are so good. And Nikki said, I love seafood. It's Frank, but Frank does not. He's a picky eater. Listen, we gonna get Frank some McDonald's. And we gonna get some seafood. And Mr. said, at my neighbors are freaks with Daisy Rock's aunt was being very aggressive towards Daisy. We needed you here.
Lies.
And Rasta Go Mike.
Yeah, remember you calling Go Mike.
Go Mike. Hot subs are great.
What's up, Mike?
And Nikki said, hey neighbors, how are you? And Mr. said, Chinese food it is. We just had Chinese food, right, Nikki? And Mr. said, at Go Mike, man, I'm hungry now.
Listen, you know what I could always eat is shrimp fried rice. Or I like rice, so even pork fried rice. Just, you give me rice and I'm good.
Look,
rice and beans, Spanish rice.
My neighbors are freaks with Daisy Rock said, Anthony better settle down, I will jack him up.
Listen, that is not true. I was being good.
And Mr. said, that's right. And Go Mike said, bro, I just made homemade shrimp fried rice the other day.
Wow.
And Nikki said, yes, ma'am, we sure did. I ate it all. And my neighbors are freaks, but Daisy Rock said hot subs are called grinders here.
I never heard of that.
Uncle Al or Sierra said, that's a tough question. And Sierra said, nah, I'm just going to call it Sierra Brody Lala.
Thank
Okay.
you.
She said, nah, I'm making y'all hot turkey sandwiches. Ain't nobody paying for no cold sandwich. This ain't Wawa. Ew, I don't like turkey.
Yeah.
And Mister said, actually, that's one of my goals for the year is to become a better cook and work out more.
Listen,
Simple
all you gotta do
goals,
is
life
start.
goals.
All you gotta do is start using a microwave, and you'll be a better cook than anybody else. So.
And Lala said, or Subway. Y'all better sub with at-home food.
Nah, I don't do cold sandwiches. No hoagies over here. Mike said, I've noticed Chinese food in New Jersey is going downhill.
I don't
Well,
know. The place across the street from us is good.
Yeah, but Budokan went out of business.
That is not regular Chinese food.
True.
Mister said, nah, I have the George Foreman grill prepared, rice cooker too, and conventional oven.
Stadia Pro Gaming said, Anthony did not just say get a microwave and you'll be a better cook. Yeah, I'm talking about for Mr. Urban World.
He said, are you for real? I thought you were the champ at everything. He does not cook. And Nikki said, our place, China House, is the best. And Go Mike said, well, by me, it's still good. Near my job, all the good ones are horrible now. And
Wow.
Lala said, Rasti, facts because of COVID.
Yeah, I'm not the cook, you know. My family has some great cooks, but
This is a shame you never learned how to make Jamaican food.
I don't know.
Listen, Sierra, do you cook Jamaican food? Because I'm going to have to come see you. I need some oxtail and some Jamaican rice. I'm going to come over and see you, right? If you cook. If not, get Uncle Al to cook me some. And Sierra said, I'm eating Chinese right now. Lala said, I'm eating Chinese right now. Nikki said, Andrea is making my birthday cake, Anthony.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
And Mister said, I had Chinese earlier. And he said he had the sweet and sour chicken, rice, and an egg roll.
Nice. The sweet and sour chicken is pretty good. We actually went to this Chinese place in the Morristown Mall. Morristown, right? And you know how usually you do like the pick two, you get rice.
Morristown. It was Cherry Hill.
Okay. You know how you get rice or you get what do you like to get? Lo mein, or you could get two things, whatever. So we went to a place and they actually had coconut shrimp and it was really good. It wasn't like
It's the creamy coconut shrimp.
Yeah, the creamy coconut shrimp.
And you didn't even know they had it, so I put you on. That stuff is really good. And Lala said General Toast and lo mein. Mister said save me some. Oh man, Dave's in the house.
My boy Green Eyes Gemini is in the building.
It's actually pronounced Jimenez. And he said, what's up, family? Just stopped in real quick. Good talking to you the other day, bro.
Yeah, man, that was pretty cool. We was on the phone for a minute.
Nikki said sesame chicken, shrimp fried rice, and egg rolls. Yum. And Mister said, man, you all are making me hungry. And Lala said, yes, man, oxtail. What does that say? Oxtail, roly-polies, Jamaican rice, and Jamaican rum punch. I also make curry chicken and goat.
I don't know what roly-polies is.
Listen, Tish, why you ain't never bring me no oxtail and
because
Jamaican
Tish
rice?
probably can't really cook. I'm pretty sure.
It's not like you don't live down the street or nothing. You know what I mean? Like, you could just bring me over some when you're making it. And Mister said, I might have to drive to White Castle.
Oh, now I'm jealous.
Tonight. And my neighbors are freaks, but Daisy Rock said, damn, I am hungry now. Anthony, go across the street and get some shrimp rolls. And Lala said, I go in with curry beef stew, though, Sandy. So I got it. I got you. Definitely. Hook me up. I love Jamaican food. And Go Mike said, I purposely pick soup at the... Hold on. I purposely pick soup at the one by me. If I pick egg roll, it takes up a slot.
Oh, wow. That's deep.
In container. I pick soup and get double the pork fried rice.
No, see, what we do, right, is what we used to do is we'd say we want it to go, and then they put so much in there. But now everywhere just pack it up.
And Stadia Bro Gaming said, I can see you right now, Anthony, going down to the grocery store and getting you some microwave White Castle burgers. He does not like those.
No. That ruins it.
Mister said, I hope you all have tried rallies, also known as checkers. If not, you're missing out big time.
Nah, I remember like a year ago,
They aren't that
we
good
wanted
out
something to eat, and we was like, well, let's go to Checkers. We was like, never again.
They're not good out
Yeah.
here. I heard that they're different, like out south and stuff like that. Like, but down here they're not as good. And Mister said they have the best fries. And Uncle Al, well, actually Sierra said my birthday is coming up in 16 more days.
Oh, nice.
Oh wow, how old are you, Sierra? And Dave said, "What up, Nikki?" And Stadia Pro Gaming said, "Laughing my ass off." And Stadia put the laughing face. And Go Mike said, "There's not even that many Checkers left in New Jersey." Exactly, because they sucked out here.
This one's right by us, though.
And Nikki, no, they closed it. And Nikki
No,
said,
the one
Sierra,
on High Street.
is that one? Oh yeah, that one is still there. And Nikki said, "Sierra, my birthday is the 25th."
Nikki, they canceled your birthday this year.
And Mister said, "Do you all have a Wingstop or Buffalo Wild Wings?" We have Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah.
And Sierra said, "Cool." Dave said, "Green Eyes." Dave said, "Green Eyes." Dave said, "Dairy Queen used to have banging fries." I've never eaten anything but ice cream from Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I always felt like that was weird that they had regular food. So that's an ice cream place.
I barely ever ate at Dairy Queen. Period.
And Mister said, "Yeah, they did." And Lala said, "Hey, Davy Pockets." And Mister said, we had a Dairy King here. LOL. And Dave said, "Wingstop is the bomb." And Nikki said, "Dave, Dairy Queen is way too expensive."
I don't know what Wingstop is.
Me neither. I think they have them in Philly. I don't know if they have them. I remember first hearing about them in Philly. And Lala said, "Stop talking about Checkers. We're going to White Castle."
That's what I'm talking about. Or Crystals in Florida.
I don't think anybody's driving in Philly. So, guess you're going to White Castle. And Mister said, "At Lala, you live 30 hours from White Castle. You're not going anywhere." And Go Mike said, "Is Wingstop the one inside Chili's?" And Mister said, "Y'all not Harold and Kumar."
But, mister, you do know Harold.
And Dave said, "There's one right down the street." And Sierra said, "Yes, I cook Jamaican food." Nice. And Stadia Pro Gamer said, "I can make restaurant quality wings, steak, and garlic herb deep fried chicken." Nikki said, "LOL, Mr. Harold and Kumar." And Lala said, "No, I don't. It's right in Tom's River near me. CTHU."
Hold up. You moved again?
Right? I thought you still lived out here. And Mister said, "And Harold knows you."
I don't know.
Alright, so.
Alright, let's do one more, and then let's do the, you know what I'm saying?
Would you rather be unable to experience sadness or be unable to experience anger? So never be able to experience sadness or never be able to experience anger.
I'd rather not be angry. If I could skip being angry, that would be cool for me.
I agree. I don't care to be like angry, so. Mister said, "Wait, what?" And Dave said, "But my honey garlic spicy mustard wings are the bomb." And Mister said, "Never experience sadness or never experience anger." Yep. And what are you doing? Lala said, "I'm so confused. Is there someone here as third person named Sierra? My middle name is Sierra." So
No.
our Uncle Al has a daughter named Sierra, which is our cousin, and she's on here under Al Martin. And Nikki said, Mr. Harold match made in heaven. LOL. And Stadia Pro Gaming said, "I think either one would be extremely detrimental to oneself." And Mister said, "I need to be sad, so I'll go for anger." And Mister said, "At Nikki, I'm going to be in the new movie, Mr. and Harold Goes to Anthony's House." And Lala said, "I witnessed both. I have bipolar bad, so I really don't care. LOL. My neighbors are freaks," but Daisy Rock said, "I want to never experience sadness. I can use my anger to make others sad." Alright, you ready?
I don't know. People are stupid, man. Oh, boy. Jesus.
It's not that funny.
Just saying.
I don't know. I guess it must have been one of those moments where you just read it
Yeah.
like, Nikki said, I missed the question. So the question is, would you rather never be able to experience sadness again or never be able to experience anger again? And Mr. said, Lala, just let your anger out on me. I can take it. And Mr. said, Lala, I want you to key my car, slap me, take money out of my wallet, etc.
He wanted that makeup sex.
All
Alright.
Yeah. Nikki said, never experience anger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And Lala said, I bet Mr. PG, they niece on here. How old is Sierra?
Sierra, how old are you? You're probably like 16 or something like that, huh?
And Sierra said LOL. Lala said LOL. And Mr. said LOL.
Alright, so I think it's time.
Is Sierra old enough for Daisy and Duke?
Oh. It don't matter. Oh, okay. Listen. Listen. It's funny because Big Mike and I had a thing we were talking. Actually, I don't think Big Mike is on here, so I might bring up that topic.
And Lala said, Mister, this isn't Pulp Fiction. LOL. And Nikki said, anger can do a lot of damage. And Go Mike said, I think picking one over the other would make the other stronger. And Sierra said, I am 16 going into 17.
I called it.
And Mr. said, Pulp Fiction is a good movie. LOL.
Great movie. All right, guys, we are about to get into the next segment. So it is what it is. All right, we'll be right back. Look at my man coming to my door.
Already.
What's up, brother?
What's up, brother? How are you?
All right, so check it out, guys. You're gonna see this guy a lot, especially when you come to our channel, Big Mike and Little Ant, because we're gonna be blowing things up. But we are going to restaurant week in AC, because we're going to our favorite restaurant, Budokan, and my man Mike.
His favorite restaurant, I haven't been there yet.
Okay, well, all right, sorry. Sandy is in the car too. So Sandy and I's favorite restaurant.
Yeah.
But Mike is gonna check it out.
It could be mine. Who knows?
It could. So just tell him a little bit about yourself, Mike.
As you know, I'm Big Mike, aka the savant named Levant. And here with my man Anthony. They invited me out to go to Budokan for restaurant week, as he said. I'm excited to check it out. I've never been there before. And we're gonna head there now. So talk to you guys soon.
And now your mama knows.
All right, so we come into our favorite spot, Budokan, with my man Big Mike.
Can't wait to check it out. I hope it's as good as he says it is.
All right, let's do it.
I'll let you guys know afterwards.
All right, we're walking up. Oh, man. Let me watch Mike walk into the halls of Budokan. Yeah, man.
Budokan, let's see what it's like.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
All right, here we go.
I know, I saw that, yeah. Yo.
Yeah. All right, we're checking out our menu, and we're going to see what we're going to get.
I'm going to get the pork.
I'm going to trust what y'all say.
Yeah, it's
All right.
Yeah.
so we're going to
All right, right, so we got our appetizers. Mike got his appetizer. Man, look at that salad. Chicken salad. And these are what? The
Pork chili dumplings.
All right. We got the famous Asian barbecue pork. Sandy got the same with the giant onion ring she's not gonna eat. Oh man, my man got the salmon. All right. Introducing our sweet potato mash and our crab fried rice and another crab fried rice. Mike, so far, what do you think?
Hard good, man.
All right, so let's see how we doing here. That's what I'm talking about. Oh man, we clearing this place out.
Really good. Crab fried rice was good. Had a salmon, which was good. 2 thumbs up for this restaurant, man. It was a good place, definitely.
All right, guys, check it out. Man, look at that presentation. Oh man. All right, let's dig in.
Thank you for watching the video.
So, look at them. Look at them, baby. So, I think it's time that they, been waiting for the best. Oh, hold on. Look, these some here, right here. This some of my favorite stuff. Yeah. But it's time for me to tell them a joke. Hold on. Do you want to, should we catch up with these, comments?
So you should read them. You in front of the damn camera all the time.
Hold on. But look, he said,
Did you make sure you read the one before that?
I'm gonna make sure it's something about Samuel L. Jackson. I know Lala said something about Pulp Fiction. Oh no, hold on. Yeah.
Alright. So
Pulp Fiction is a good movie.
right.
Facts, Mr. Lala. Pulp Fiction was strange. I might have to spend a day and watch old school movies. Have any of you watched a movie that gave anxiety? You know what?
They gave you
Event Horizon. That thing gonna mess me up. Mr. Overall said, we're about to have crazy blizzards here, and after the riots start, I'm going to be safe inside the house. LOL. And then, what's her name? Lala, the fantasy girl. She said, Pulp Fiction was the truth. Say another mother word. I dare you. LOL. Samuel L. Jackson is the truth. And then Mr. Emerald said, Nikki Brower, not that I know of. LOL. And then he also said, I never seen a movie where Samuel L. Jackson didn't get hurt. Okay. Bruce Campbell, the cheater. He said that movie called Descent. Oh, The Descent. Yeah, The Descent, where the group of girls, they went underground in them caves. That was a good one. And The Descent remind me of the movie called, I think it was called The Cave. It was like the same movie. And then Lala said he don't
get hurt. Mr. said, dang, you right. And Nikki said, I like Sam Jackson, but Pulp Fiction confused me.
Gotta pay attention.
Lala said, dog. Mr. said, I'm surprised Tupac didn't take him out.
I didn't even realize he was in juice.
And Mr. said, I thought Big Mike was around 6 feet tall. A nice conservative meal for him. No Big Mac or fries anywhere on that plate. And Go Mike said, damn, I'm starving now. While I said, why are we watching them eat? LOL. Mr. said, that would not fill me up. That little piece of lettuce on the plate. And Lala said, it's called dumplings.
Uh-oh.
And talking to you. And then Lala said, how he over here introducing stuff and don't know what he's eating. LOL. Nikki said, Sandy, I'll come over one day and we can go there. Because there is no way in heck Frank would go there. And Lala said, Mr. For real, that's garnish. LOL.
She said, for real, for real.
And Mr. said, give me the dollar menu. Mr. said, cowboy cannot see without his glasses. Shouldn't be reading. Lala said, Mr. LOL. Nikki said, butterfly effect messed me up. I like the movie Butterfly Effect.
That was good.
And Mr. said, and Nikki, that was a good movie. Forgot all about that one. Lady Pro Gamer said, okay, Anthony, better movie Gangs of New York or The Abyss.
Oh, The Abyss. That was my movie.
Mr. said, I should thumb down the video for not properly describing the food. Lady is laughing at me. And Lala said, Tupac and Omar Epps and Young Fat Boy from Lean On Me, where the main characters get it together. LOL. Mr. said, at Lala, the chubby guy in that movie went to jail for selling drugs. LOL.
Alright, so we done got through them comments, guys, and now it's time for your favorite part of the whole doggone show. This the part that Stadia Pro Gaming done came for. Him and his wife, they don't love this segment. They want to see it all the time. This that part where Mr. Urban World make himself feel good. He just want to hug on Howard, and they want to have a good old time listening to a great joke. My neighbors are freaks, but Daisy Rock, yeah, Lord, she loved this part of the segment. And Lala, it's her fantasy to hear about a beetle and a horse. So let's get it started. So there was this beetle. Now, this beetle wasn't your average beetle because regular beetles are slow. This beetle was fat. He was 2 times faster than a regular beetle. So he was just flying on through the air. And then a bird came trying to swoop down and get him. So he dipped back. When he closed his wings, he just fell. And so the bird tried to swoop down and he missed him and he landed. Oh, I thought you was back there laughing. You was gonna definitely get your bow cracked. I'm like, what is that noise? She friend to get that bow. Anyway, so listen. So the beetle swooped down, and the bird swooped down, and the beetle just closed the wings and dropped straight down. The bird couldn't catch him. At that point, the beetle was like, listen, I'm slicker than your average bird, so I done dip and dab. But then it was a raven. A raven. Now, you know what ravens are about, that business. So the only thing he could do is he looked and seen his horse. And the horse is just running fast. And it's an all-black horse. You know, everything on him is black, and the beetle's black. So the beetle dropped on his back. The hair flew by, covered him up. The bird couldn't see nothing. And the beetle got to where he was going. God dog it, girl. That's what I'm talking about. See, when you do a joke like that and you got a punchline, you don't have to worry about them thinking your jokes ain't good. But here's the kicker.
That joke was so damn boring, I was sipping on my drink and running out.
Girl, that joke was the stuff that jokes are made of.
Boring.
Oh, you a hater. There's too many haters up in here. You remind me of that hater Ray. What even happened to him? Can't stand him.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Lala said, Lawnmower Man gave me party.
that was a strange
LOL.
movie.
And Lala said, yes, he did, LOL, Mr. And Mr. said, I only watch movies when I'm eating, so I'm not worried about anxiety. Mr. said, I cried when I first saw Titanic, though, LOL.
Oh.
And Frank said, oh, God, not a damn beetle joke again.
Frank lived for that.
And Mr. said,
joke.
Is the beetle blind like you? And Lala said, Mr. I did too, LOL. I cried when Jack died off that door in that water. Heifer knew she had room, LOL. And my neighbors are freaks, but Daisy Rock said, wah, wah, wah. And Mr. said, yeah, I'm not sacrificing myself. You gotta make room. And the Stadia Pro Gamer said my jokes are not family friendly. Glad you guys know something. And Nikki said, Mister, I tend to really get into movies, and I am an empath, so emotions run high with me.
You ain't getting to that Pulp Fiction because you ain't know what the hell was going on.
And Lala said, Aunt, don't ever put my name in the mix of your weird, disturbed stories. You remind me of a scene from Children of the Corn. LOL. Mr. said, I'm one myself, but I'm kind of weird, so I don't show my emotion. And Lala said, I just had anxiety, Nikki, watching this episode of Ant. And Nikki said, he needs to change the horse to a pig and the beetle into a butterfly. And Mr. said, I might have to produce a movie called Ghetto Top 10.
Hmm.
Mr. said, you know how they had the orchestra performing? We'll have Anthony, the MC, rapping. And Nikki said, LOL, Lala, you're a trip. And Squid ZZZ said, hello, how are you all?
That's that YouTube guy named Squids.
And
He's
said,
pretty good.
He said he laughing his ass off. And Stadia Pro Gamer said Anthony's not going down with the ship.
I ain't.
And Squid said, this accent. What accent? What's he talking about?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Why people always trying to talk about our accent, Dookie?
Listen, I don't understand what's the problem.
Dookie,
who's got an accent?
They don't even know that they the one with the accent.
Thank you. They sound funny. I could just hear it right now when I could tell Mr. Urbanroll is a chipmunk sounding dude. He probably got a high pitched voice.
And Mr. said, I reckon Squid is the cowboy on the back. I don't know.
I don't know about that.
And Lala said, Mr. Don't do that. I'd rather jump. LOL. Squid is laughing.
Anyway, guys, this is that point where y'all gonna pick some numbers. You're gonna pick a number from 1 to 217. Squid, make sure you pick your number. Any number from 1 to 217.
Listen here. This naughty boy at the school down the street there, you know, Piggly Wiggly's school of kindergarteners. Ain't that what it's called?
I ain't never been there.
I don't know. It's called the Piggly Wiggly Daycare or Kindergarteners. I don't know. Something like that. But there was this naughty boy in the class. And he drew a penis on the blackboard. The lady teacher rubbed it off. Next day, he came in and drew an even bigger penis. And he wrote, remember, the more you rub it, the bigger it gets. That's a naughty little boy.
Somebody need to get their child. He acting a fool.
Let's see what we got here. So Lala said, yeah, Aunt Squidward. And Nikki said, Anthony thinks he's Cowboy Bob Orton. And Squid said, I'm just here for the show. Mr. said, LOL, number 23. And Stadia Pro Gaming said 200. And Nikki said number 7. And Mr. said, I feel we picked every number. Squid said 42.
Ain't picking no every number.
And Lala said, Nikki, yeah, Bill Bob Thornton. Ant sounds like a scene from Monster Ball right now. LOL. And Lala said 206. And Stadia Pro Gaming said, hey, I thought this was a family-friendly show. I'll have to start sharing my jokes. LOL. Well, when we get to the Daisy and the Dookie segment,
listen,
it's rated R.
Listen, it's rated. Listen, if you into rated R, you ain't even old enough to come in here.
And Mr. said, the more you rub it, the bigger it gets. So I'm guessing it's a genie coming out of the plant. And Frank said number 77. Mr. said, dang, I forgot about Monster Ball. Stadia Pro Gamer said, you guys are funny.
I ain't never see that movie. And look, we're going to do number 23. So listen, number 23 said, while on a trip to another city, your spouse or lover meets and spends a night with an exciting stranger, given that they will never meet again and that they will not otherwise learn, and that you would not otherwise learn of the incident. Would you want your partner to tell you about it? And if the roles was reversed, would you tell your partner? So do you understand? So your partner gonna be out on a night of the town. Look, she gonna be out there, right? A night of the town, passion, great stuff, loving, kissing, touching, hugging, doing everything, right? Now, other than me reading this, I would never know it even happened. Would I want her to tell me? Now, we did talk about this before, but this is good because the people on here that never heard it before, they get to answer the question. Me personally, listen, I got a gun under my bed. If I find out, I'm going to crack a barrel. So I don't need to know. Listen, if she got away with it and she came home and I don't know nothing, she better keep it to herself. Or she gonna get her barrel cracked. I'm just saying.
Anyhow, two older women, they was outside their nursery
Mm-hmm.
and they was having a smoke. And it started to rain. It was raining pretty hard.
Mm-hmm.
So the one lady, she pulled out a condom and she cut off the end. She put it over her cigarette and she continues. The other lady said, "What's that?" And she said, "It's a condom. This way my cigarette don't get wet." So the other lady said, "Where did you get it from?" And she said, "You can get them at any drugstore." So the next day, the lady hobbles herself into the drugstore and announces to the pharmacist that she wants a box of condoms. Well, the guy was obviously embarrassed. He looked at her strangely because, after all, she was over 80 years old. What the hell she need a condom for, right?
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, he very delicately asked, "What brand do you?" So the lady said, "It doesn't matter, son, as long as it fits the animal."
Oh man. All right, listen. Number 202. Oh, see if anybody answered that. Now I know the next one is 202. I get 202 ready. You see if anybody had an answer.
So Lala said, "Mine used LOL," and Nikki said, "They keep blocking my comments." But and Mister said, "See, we've had this one before." And Lala said, "Stady, you may want to stop now. Aunt's jokes be killing us just like this book. LOL." And Mister said, "And Nikki, yeah, they block so many words." And Mister said, "Heck yeah, I want to know." Nikki said, "I'd want to know so I could beat some girl down. My neighbors are freaks with Daisy Rocks. I'd want to know so I could get checked for STDs." And Mister said, "And Nikki, I was scared of Lala. Now I'm scared of you too." And Lala said, "Mister, be scared, very scared. LOL." And Nikki said, "Mister, LOL, nah, I'm a." And Mister said, "I am. That's why my door is locked right now. LOL." And Frank said, "And Mister, Nikki is very protective of her family, like I am." Mister said, "Well, if you're beating someone down, I'm not so sure about that. LOL." And Mister said, "At Frank, understandable, but I'm still afraid."
All right, guys. Number 202 says, would you be willing to commit perjury for a close friend? For example, might you testify that he was driving carefully when he hit a pedestrian, even though he had been joking around and not paying attention?
Gonna read.
She ain't even paying attention. You gonna answer the question, or you don't know what I just asked
I don't care about the
you?
Nikki
God
questions. I don't
darn,
never
man,
answer them stupid
this
questions.
is terrible. I could have sat here all night. Let me see. All right, so um, let's see.
I already read that.
I seen something about being naked,
Yeah, that one.
but we.
Lila said, "Y'all know the naked cowboy in me. Y'all, why Aunt looks like LOL."
I ain't never heard of no
And
naked cowboy.
Mister said, "And Lila had to look it up and saw some guy with long hair and white underwear. LOL." My neighbors are freaks, but Daisy Rock said, "No perjury, crime. I am not going to jail." Lila said, "All I see is yes, Sandy all the time." They don't hurt your back. Mine used to.
Talking
LOL.
about me.
Anyway, no, I don't bother my back. All right. Mister said at my neighbors and freaks with Daisy Rocks, and neighbors and me know we're going to spirit realm, so we're not hurting me. Thanks. Nikki said, I thought the screen froze. And Lala said, yup, mister. LOL. And Lala said, and a guitar. Well, Mister said, yep, and what his draw says, LOL. Mister said, definitely Anthony. Now you gotta look at this kitty cowboy.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Nikki said, us ladies have to stick together. And my neighbors are freaks, but Daisy Rock said, I may talk a lot, but I would never intentionally hurt anyone. Nikki said, me.
Alright, let me find the rest of those numbers.
So
go on, read that. Hold on, let me just find this.
Number 7. Joe is on his last day at work as mailman.
Mm-hmm.
He receives many thank you cards and gifts along his route.
Okay.
When he gets to the very last house, he is greeted by a gorgeous housewife who invites him in for lunch. Joe happily accepts. After lunch, the woman invites him up to the bedroom. Joe happily accepts again. When they are done, the woman gives him $1. Joe asks, what's the dollar all about? The woman replies, it was my husband's suggestion. When I told him that it was your last day at work, he told me to fuck you and then give you $1. No, he said he told me fuck him. Give him $1. The lunch was.
Oh. Alright, so number 7 says, do you think that the world would be a better or worse place in 100 years from now?
Gonna read the comment?
Girl, I just had the question.
Well, I done been reading all the dang comments.
Nah, I just read the last round.
Because you can't be saying nothing.
Right,
you don't see. We already read that one. We already read that one. Mister.
Right here. He said, man, it's so funny hearing Daisy cuss in that accent. And then right after that, Lala said, can we talk about how Trump thinks he's Hitler right now and the rest of the fools look like a scene from Mel Gibson's movie Braveheart? And then Mr. Urban World said, way worse 100 years from now, no question asked. And then Mr. Urban World said, unless we advance so far with technology, we merge with robots, which will happen. This is my ideal.
This is my nerd side.
This is my nerd side. Just hold on, girl. Now, Nikki said, Lala, I just told Frank today that Trump was acting like Hitler. That's funny. And then my neighbors are freaks, but Daisy Rock said, not sure there even be a planet in 100 years. Damn, 100 years ain't even that far along. You think the world gonna be gone? Jeez, not even have a planet? Listen, world gonna get better. We gonna learn to be kumbaya and household housewives. So you said number 7. You were right too. Then we gotta do 42. Squid said 42. Hold on, let me get the Squid's 42.
You just asked the question before then nobody answered it. It's my turn to tell Joe.
How would you react if you were to learn that your male had a lover?
Right, your damn barrel.
You're
gonna know what it feels like. Feel this
listen,
fist on your face.
You seen that twister? The twister thing?
You ever felt a fist on your face?
Bayakaya! Right across your face. What was it called?
Your barrel.
Why you gotta be touching me, man?
Kick it.
You about to get cooled down. Trust and believe.
Yes, the kick.
Go on, girl. Tell your joke.
a girl realized that she had grown hair between.
Oh, God.
Got worried and asked her mama about the hair down there. Her mama calmly said, "That part where the hair has grown is called monkey. Be proud that your monkey has grown hair." The girl smiled. At dinner, she told her sister, "My monkey has grown hair." And her sister smiled and said, "That's nothing. Mine's already been eating bananas."
I knew that was coming. Alright, so which one was I supposed to be doing? Oh yeah, 42. So Squid said 42. So how would you react if you were to learn that your mate had had a lover of the same sex before you knew each other?
Was dating a guy.
Mm-hmm. If I knew you used to date a girl, I'll ask you to bring her back.
I guess dating a dude. So would that mean I say
Guess so.
I say
I don't know.
I don't know. I need
Question
more
ain't say that.
details. Anyway, read the comment.
Alright, so the comment said, hold up, after that 42, let me make sure I got my next one ready. Alright, 206 and 77. Alright, so let me see. Oh yeah, she said the bird gonna be done. And then
Frank said Trump is acting like a baby, screaming tantrum.
alright.
Mr. said Anthony cannot be trusted. I joined his game today. He said we'll work together. This man tries to eat me in Pac-Man, but miss.
I ain't tell you we could work together. I said, hey, listen, you in my stage, so we was working together.
And Lala said, put your glasses back on.
Shut up.
We're going to have a giveaway of how many episodes he had to tell Dookie to put his glasses on. LOL. Vista said 1,000,000. Nikki said 2 many. Vista said, I'd be scared to drive with him tonight. Vista said, what was the question? Nikki said, if Frank told me he dated a guy, I would be wondering why he would pull me.
I don't even put my glasses on, other than when I'm at work looking at the screen or playing video games. Other than that, I drive without glasses, day or night.
Mr. said, my neighbors are freaks for Daisy Rocks. 180 days the government telling us about UFOs is in the COVID bill. Lala said, Mr. Don't even bother. The more y'all don't answer, the faster he's done. Mr. said, thank goodness. Mr. said, like my grandmother used to say, thank God. LOL. Neighbors are freaks with Daisy Rock said at Mr. Are you serious? I definitely want to see that. I have a UFO show on right now. And Mr. said, Neighbors are freaks with Daisy Rocks. Yep, just Google this. 180 days UFO government COVID. Lala said Trump isn't LOL. Vicky said, hey, maybe the aliens brought COVID to the earth to wipe us out.
That might be possible. Let me just find my last two numbers. Because I forgot already. It was 77, 206, and 77. Right? Yeah. Alright, so hold on, guys. I'm almost done. So 206. Alright, here we go.
So,
You just read yours. It's my turn.
No, it's not.
It's a short one. 207 said, do you enjoy sleeping in physical contact with your lover?
Okay.
Do you enjoy sleeping in physical contact with your lover? I'm a bonsai you. Like that twisted tea. Do you? Answer the question. You can't.
Sound like pigs rolling around in a
No,
barrel
you
all night.
can't stand sleeping next to me when I got my clothes on. That's what you can't stand. Like, come on, take it off.
Anyway,
All right, 77 is the
one
last
night,
Go on, girl.
a little girl walks in on her parents having sex. The mother is going up and down on the father, and when she sees her daughter looking at her, she immediately stops. What are you doing, Mommy? The mother, too embarrassed to tell her little girl about sex, so she makes up an answer. Well, sweetie, sometimes Daddy's tummy gets too big, so I have to jump up and down on it, flatten it out. The little girl replies, well, Mommy, you really shouldn't bother with that. The mother has a confused look on her face, and she says, why do you say that, sweetheart? The little girl replies, because, Mommy, every time you leave in the morning, the lady next door comes over and blows it back up.
Oh, man. Going to get these comments before I tell my last one?
Why? Because you can't sleep?
Girl, I can see.
This just said at Nikki, I believe versus Nikki said, like, what, mister? Mister said something so bad we couldn't imagine if we wanted to. Mister said, not now, but soon. And Lala said, he ain't going out like no punk.
Rapture coming back for all y'all disrespectful heathens. Number 77 said, do you feel at ease going alone? Oh no, that's the movie theater thing. Who would you want to go to a movie theater alone or dinner and all that stuff? Alright, I'm done. Y'all had the best of me. Now, done with it. Alright, so here I gotta check on something real quick. Gotta get in them comments, girl.
Nikki said, that's not good. He had COVID. Never wanted again. And Mister said, yep, can't stop coughing. Never want.
That's pretty. COVID don't want to come here with me. I could beat the COVID up and put the COVID down. COVID no bet not come around me. That's all I know. That right?
So, a guy received a call from a recruitment lady. Said to him, sir, I have 2 openings for you. And the guy said, yes, I know. Awkward silence. She said, asshole. Said, that's it. So like that.
Well, that's all I had.
I can't run through the notes because your questions suck.
Hey, my questions are good. My questions so good, they always trying to hear the same ones. I'm like, pick a different number. No, we want to hear that same number. That was my favorite question. Like, pick a different number.
Nikki said, Mister, ask your doctor cussing with codeine. Knocks the cough right out.
Get that tussle.
And she said, I literally just thought I had cold. Mister said, I need the doctor anyway. I'll ask for sure. But I think it's called Tussin.
You need that tussle.
Not that hussy, that tussie.
Tussle. You get some good tussle in your life, you're going to be good. For sure, Mr. Urban World. You're going to feel fine and meaner than a mug after that tussle done Get yourself off. Why are you laughing, girl? Here's the kicker.
That hussy gonna get him
No,
up.
that hussy gonna
That
get him.
hussy.
Here's the kicker.
The
He gonna,
hussy get him
listen,
up.
here's the kicker.
Gonna get him up.
Listen,
Alright.
that tussie, man,
Yeah.
that tussie gonna make you feel
And
real good. Then you gonna want some tussie rolls.
And Mr. said these medicines have some long names. Well, and Ray said, hey guys.
Oh man,
And Nikki
who is
said,
in the building?
Nikki said it tastes nice. And Stadia Pro Gaming said, thanks guys for another awesome show.
You know it, man. It was good chatting and hanging with yourself, you know. But before you go, just hold on. Give us 4 more minutes of your time. All right, guys. So we're gonna go. We're gonna be right back. But hold on, Stadia Pro. Don't go nowhere. Give us 4 more minutes of your time. Ready? All right, hold on. I said hold on, girl.
Me, him, and this girl get together. It's on and popping, I guess, because we do kettle corn, so that's on and popping. All right, let's do this. See this guy? When me, him, and this girl get together, it's on and popping, I guess, because we do kettle corn, so that's on and popping. All right, let's do this. And now your mama knows. What is up with you and these ladybugs?
They like me. Lady luck.
All right, Sandy got her friend. First batch of the day. It's popping. Woo! Oh yeah. Look at Sandy back there cleaning. Oh yeah. This is our breakfast. Cheeseburgers. Look at that guy, Justin. My man. We're back together. Now, come on. Alright, check it out. Sandy doing the first cotton candy of the day. It's coming. And time for me to do some kettle corn. Hey, mama. Sandy, you got a new profession. All right.
That was the best one yet.
Get better.
All right, so I just got off the phone with my buddy Michael, the #1 and Now Your Mama Knows fans, and he also watched my product on Twitch every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Look up All Purpose Champ, and that's Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Just had to throw that plug in there because you are the man, Michael. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it all. Let's get back to the normal video, and Now Your Mama Knows. Oh, and look at Justin right there. Just relax. Oh, wait. And look at Sandy right there. All right, now we're good. All right, guys, so this video is over. But before it's over, we got to show you something. So earlier today, all the bees flying around, right? And Sandy's like, oh, you know what's funny? I never recorded any of the bees. All the bees flying around going crazy. Well, it was a lot of bees. And they was looking for the cotton candy and the kettle corn, right? And she's like, no, don't hurt the bees because they're endangered species. And I'm like, man, I'm... And so I was like, all right, fine, I won't kill the bees. A couple of them got... Anyway, so this woman, oh, don't hurt them. As we're packing up...
Not to kill the bees.
Blame Stephanie. So as we're packing up, she's grabbing the table, and she come back, ah, my hand, I got stung. I said, you know what's funny? You're the perfect person to get stung. And somehow, when you always try and do something nice, it backfires on you. So, anyway, let's see the thumb. Right there. Let's see it compare to the other thumb. Yeah, the other thumb's kind of like skinny. That thumb is just thick.
It's small.
Anyway, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching the video. It was cool doing kettle corn once again. But
I'm so sweet the bees when I sting.
that's it. So sweet the bees want to sting you. Alright, gotta go. And now your mama knows. Thank you for watching the video. Please like,
They're
All right, guys. Just had to show you a little bit of our when we used to do kettle corn. So that's the when I told a lot of you guys that that's how that cowboy hat started. If you ever heard the story, so that was you know, when I first started rocking the cowboy hat, and then I brought it into video games. All right, let's see where we was at. All right, here he said an awesome show.
Mr.
Yeah.
said, how come you don't talk about that tussy during your Stadia Source streams? LOL. Ray is laughing. Nikki said, I'm sorry, Frank complained the whole time. I told him to suck it up, whining baby. And Stadia Pro Gaming said, for you, anything. Mr. said, I couldn't even move when I had COVID. And Nikki said, yeah, Frank was like that too. And Nikki said, kettle corn. And Lala said, hey, Ray. And Mr. said, Ray, late, he's fallen off. Stadia Pro Gamer said, he looks 10 years younger there and about 50 pounds lighter. Squids is laughing. He also said, don't kill the bees. And then he said, hashtag save the bees. Stadia Pro Gamer said, she would have freaked out if she heard what happened to me. I had 4,000 hornets in my wall.
Oh, wow.
I got my trusty vacuum out and got rid of them. Stadia put the little smiley face. Squid said, LOL, oh man, that's insane. Nikki said, I got stung on my lip when I was a kid. Stadia said, I had a crab apple tree in my yard, and every time it threw its apples, they fall to the ground and ferment. Well, the bees like the sugar, so I had hornets move into my wood siding on my house. I had 4,000 of them.
Wow.
And Mr. said, I'm in the kitchen, LOL. Squid said, oh man, that's insane. Well, I'm sure you are quite the hornet expert, damn son, at Stadia Pro Gaming. Stadia Pro Gaming said a homemade bee suit and a vacuum cleaner did the trick. And Mr. said, Ray has been quiet lately. I think he's texting Lala.
Yeah, Stadia Pro, before you left, I just wanted you to check out the video, the transition video. So that was just a cool video that, like I said, my whole life since the last, 10 years is on YouTube. So I used to do kettle corn with my stepdad. That was one of the times where we actually went to an event without him. And that was one of the guys that, the owner of the company, that was his grandson, Justin. So we actually took Sandy with us that day. And so it was pretty cool. So, and Sandy did the cotton candy that day. But typically we only did kettle corn, but we had a company ask if Sandy could do cotton candy. So it's a lot of fun. That's pretty cool. All right, so here, guys, I got a question for you. Here's the topic. So I'm gonna talk to Big Mike on the Big Mike and Little Ant show this Sunday. We're gonna record it. But one of the topics I was gonna ask is this. Let me see how I wrote it. Hold on, guys. So here's the question. Who has the bigger responsibility when it comes to raising children? The parents or the outside influence? Now, the reason why I asked that, and I can't wait to talk to him, is they had a show, Food for the Culture, and they was talking about how Cardi B is a hypocrite. Do people think Cardi B is a hypocrite because she wouldn't let her 2-year-old daughter listen to WAP? So I guess her 2-year-old daughter was walking in a room or something. They stopped her from listening to it. So I feel like this. I don't think she's a hypocrite. I feel like she's a parent, right? And at the end of the day, why would you want your parent to listen to cursing and all that stuff, right?
You mean, why would you want your kid? Not your parent.
Oh yeah, why would you want your kid, right? So I see where people are coming from, but she's a musician or she's a rapper, whatever you want to call her. She just realized that having a trashy persona makes her money, right? And if people are gonna go out there and buy her records, then why would she stop? Now, Mike was more on the line like, well, see, people need to take more responsibility because they should know that kids nowadays got cell phones. Kids are going to see other kids at school. Kids are going to find a way to hear this bad music. So if they stop making the bad music, then that's more important.
That's like saying stop making the violent video games. I mean, honestly, it is up to your parents to parent you in a certain type of way where
Well,
you're not allowed to see or hear
well, no,
things
what
as
he
much
was
as
saying,
possible.
I said that, but he was like, well, what about when your kids aren't around you? You're not around your kids all the
Well,
time.
guess
Your
what?
kids could
You
be at
can't
work.
be around your kids 24/7, so the world is going to get to them anyway it can, whether it be through video games, music, questions, other kids, other
What
adults even. Like, come
what
on,
I
it's
said
life.
is you just got to teach your kids morals. Morals is what stop your kids from doing crazy stuff. And if your kids doing crazy stuff behind your back, it is what it is. But I can't. I feel like it's silly for me to say, "Hey, let's make a law where
You can't make bad music.
right, you can't make bad music." Like me personally, I don't like her music at all. So me defending her, it makes no point. But it just makes sense. Like you would stop people with all their creativity and the people who want to listen to that stuff. And she makes, like she said in the article, she makes music for adults, not for kids. So if just because your bad little kid got a hold of that bad music, that's not her fault. I feel like that would be so stupid, you know. So, but guys, you'll hear more of that if you check out the Big Mike Little Ant show that's coming up.
All right, read them comments, boy.
All right, so let's see.
All right, so
Right here.
Nikki said Mister's jealous.
Yep, and Mr. said, I just realized you all never mentioned my name in the thank you videos. Really? We got another thank you video coming up. I think I'm going to do another 3-month video. I got to start prepping it, though. Nikki said, kettle corn is so good. Yeah, Nikki used to love our kettle corn. We would bring the jumbo size one to Nikki's parties when she would have them because she loved them so much. Everybody loved it. Stadia Pro Gaming said, it was awesome, man. You guys are killing it and are always entertaining. Thank you so much, Stadia Pro. I appreciate it, man. I know you do. You and your wife do enjoy the show, and we love doing it. We just love chatting with everybody, so we appreciate that. Mr. Urban said the outside influence are crazy, as that sounds plays a large role, but parents should be the main ones to put them on the right track. Right, there you go. Stadia Pro Gaming said it's the parents all the way. The outside influences can't negatively impact your children as much as if you've done your job. Yep. That's where it comes with the morals. And then Nikki said, Stadia, they are good at this. I look forward to being a part of this every Thursday. Yep. Stadia, Nikki coined the phrase, the virtual hangout.
And Nikki said, I don't know who Cardi B is or what. And Stadia Pro Gaming said, absolutely, at Nikki.
I'm
Mr.
glad
said,
you
"Gal
don't,
Gal."
Nikki. Yeah, and don't look her up either. Yeah, she's just a trashy rapper. But some people like her.
Listen,
You know?
I like some of her songs. Like Ring 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 is my ringtone. She does sing that song. Or rapping.
Anyway, but yeah, I mean, at the end of the day.
And I like her song. Yeah, baby, I like it like that.
Yeah, and the part you're singing is the part that she stole from another song. So do you really like hers, or do you just like that part?
I like her rapping.
That's not even her singing.
Mr. said, look at these conservative terms. Trashy rapper. LOL. And Mr. said, have you forgotten your MCing past? He was MCing for them teeny boppers, man.
No, he's talking about when I used to rap.
I know, I'm just kidding.
But let's talk about real quick, since it's current events, about what's going on.
Nikki said, I am a fan of Lady Gaga and Sia.
I love Sia. Wow. Sia is my girl. I was really, really into her. I got really into her music. And her stuff that was on the radio. I like all the stuff that she had put out on the radio. I was even contemplating getting her one of her albums.
I like Lady Gaga and Sia as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so what did you want to say?
I just wanted to talk about what happened with the not the White House, but in D.C. and all that real quick.
I thought we talked about this last time.
Did we?
I thought so.
No, we didn't talk about how somebody got a cop died from getting hit with a fire hydrant, with a fire extinguisher.
No, but we talked about people breaking into the house.
Did we?
Yes. Do we need to go back to last Thursday and play it over? Nikki said Elastic Heart and Titanium are my favorite.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Elastic Heart has a really good video too. Shia LaBeouf is in that video.
And Nikki said people were beat to death at the Capitol.
Yeah, a police officer. Now they're saying there could be some foul play with some police officers.
Mr. said, do you all feel once we have a new president, things will be better or worse? I feel like the world is what the world is, man.
That's an interesting question.
And it doesn't matter who's the president. I feel like there's always going to be something crazy going on because this world just has had too much being able to wild out and do what they want, kind of. Like, I feel like what's stopping them from being ridiculous even though you got a new president? You're still going to have the Trumpy fans that are, like, mad that he isn't the president, so they're going to act out.
Yeah, but I think they're going to calm down eventually.
It'll die out eventually.
Out of sight, out of mind is real.
But I think there's just a lot of other things that'll just, make it die out. Like maybe COVID will spike back up or something like Mr. was talking about the UFOs. Maybe that'll become a bigger thing to try to get the cameras off of the crazy people for a while.
Well, he just simply asked, will the world be a better place?
I guess. I don't really know. I feel like there's still going to be those crazy people out there.
So I say this.
No matter what.
I think because of politics, the world got a little bit crazier. Like, I felt like racism was going down. And I feel like, not to knock Trump, but I feel like because of his presidency, racism came back. A good bit of racism came back. So I think hopefully it didn't give too much strength to some of the racist narrative in the country. So hopefully when he's no longer president, after some months or a year or whatever, hopefully things die down.
Nikki said politics are the poison. People are arguing and fighting for stupid things. Just enjoy your life. I agree.
Well, it's like sports, but to those people, they don't think it's stupid. So you got to think, politics can be pretty serious. And if you're really into it and behind it, like, let's say somebody said something the other day made sense. They said, anybody who makes less than $400,000 a year, Trump isn't for them. Trump is for the rich people, right? So let's say you did make $400,000 a year. You might be more into politics because you want to make sure that you're not paying extra taxes and stuff like that. So it's always a perspective where we could think it's stupid, but then to some other people, it is important, Not that I don't care.
Mr. said the USA has 18 million
millionaires.
Not 18 millionaires. What's the number?
18. Well, that's 18. That's 1,000, and that's 100. So 18 million millionaires. The United States have 18 million millionaires. I can't see myself hurting someone over their political views. Stadia Pro said, have a great night, everybody. Thanks a lot, Stadia Pro, man. Pro. I'll talk to you tomorrow, brother.
And Mr. said, at Stadia Pro Gaming, YouTube. We're about to wrap it up, too. It's been 2 hours. We usually be doing 2 hours, so.
Yep. Good show.
Yeah, it was pretty good. We don't have any more topics. We didn't really have topics to start it off we just had the last couple topics to end it. But yeah, I mean, it's been good. We always have a good show. We enjoy talking to everybody. And somehow, even when we don't have topics, we have a nice flow to the show.
I mean, it's like Nikki said, it's the virtual hangout. Like, we're just kind of chatting it up. I mean, imagine if all of us was at one room. Imagine if we all went to a lounge, right? And we hung out at the lounge. We would just be chilling and talking. It'd be just like this.
Look, Mr. said, Ray said one word and disappeared. LOL.
Right?
And Go Mike said, at Mr., I think worse. It's never good when one group has majority of all branches. And Mr. said, Go Mike, I agree with that. And Mr. said, let's see how this plays out. And Stadia Vet Gaming said, hey, and now your mama knows, I finally made it to your Sandy and Anthony show.
You're late, man. What the? Hey, Stadia Vet, man.
It's about to end.
What's going on, bro? You just jumping in here at the tail end?
It's pretty much over.
You mean to tell me you even missed the Daisy and Duke segment?
You're going to have to run it back, Stadia Vet Gaming. You're going to have to run it back. And Nikki said, Frank is here. He just listens mostly. And Mr. said, that's when virtual reality comes into play. We could all be in a movie theater watching movies and talking. LOL. And Stadia Vet Gaming said, I had to drive 30 miles per hour in a blizzard to pick up my daughter. LOL.
I thought you were supposed to be picking her up earlier. I remember I was watching your video. I was watching you stream while I was at work, and I remember you got off the stream. You ended the stream early so you could go pick up your daughter.
And Mr. said, if Sandy has any single cousins, I guess I could join the family. And Ray said, no head jokes tonight.
Oh, man, he let me slide.
He was being nice.
Look, Ray been back in the gym, man. He's been texting me talking about it's 4 a.m. Just going to the gym.
And Mr. said, Ray, he cheated so bad in Pac-Man.
Listen, before we let the night go, I wanted to bring that up. I should go pull up the video and we could watch me whooping you in Pac-Man. I'm so happy that we got to play our Pac-Man and see what happened.
Stadia Vet Gaming said she couldn't leave work early, so I left at 7:30 to get her and got home 20 minutes ago.
Oh, okay.
And Go Mike said, is Pac-Man free yet?
Nope, not yet.
And Nikki said, my cousin Bunny is single. LOL. Oh, man, not Bunny.
Not Bunny.
And
Go
Frank
Mike
said, I'm going to head out. Getting tired. Good night, y'all. We're about to go to Frank, so have a good night.
Hey, Go Mike, and you don't want to play Pac-Man. I got it on lock, so don't even buy that game.
And Mr. said at Frank, good night. Ray said at Mr. LOL. Mr. said LOL. Ray said I was out. Mr. said, who's this Bunny? Yeah, Bunny is, that's a topic for our next show. We're going to use Bunny as a topic for the next show. That's how interesting Bunny is. And Go Mike says, all I know is Scott Pilgrim is hard as hell. And Mr. said, what? And Nikki said, where is Mike Pannon? Oh, yeah, where is our boy Mike Pannon?
Oh, yeah, and I forgot to send him the invite. I got to make a list.
All right, guys. So Mr. said, I might buy Scott Pilgrim right now. And he said, I'm about 99% tempted.
You should, man. We could have another game to play together.
But, all right, guys. We're going to wrap it up from here. So I want to say goodnight. We appreciate y'all.
I feel bad because Stadia
y'all.
Pro just came in the building, man.
Listen.
I'm listening.
Listen. That is what YouTube is for, buddy. You could go back and watch the whole show.
But then he's not a part of it.
But he was at the end, so he was still a part of it. In some type of way.
You see how she doing you, Stadia Vet? Hey, Mike, we got to play together, man. That's all. I'll help you beat the first stage. Listen, this is what I do, Mike. Don't get a game and all of a sudden put it super hard. Put it on easy at first, man. That's what I do.
All right, read the last
he said Mike said either that or I just completely suck at it. LOL. And then Ray said, "What you think of the S21 Ultra?" I didn't watch it actually. And Mr. Urban says she's ready to get off of here.
And Nikki said 99. And Go Mike said I had it on easiest.
Oh.
And Mr. said, Hat Ray, Forget the S21 Ultra. How about that LG rollable phone?
It looks pretty cool.
And Mr. said, it's over for the fold line. And Mr. said, LOL, yeah, you gotta be terrible in that game.
I don't think it's over for the fold line because the rollable has the same issue. When you roll it out or close it, that's the whole screen. There's no protection. So the cool thing with the fold is, there you go, you're protected. This is Gorilla Glass, so super sturdy. This part that's polymer layer, the plastic, you could always have it closed at all times. The rollable, when you roll it out and put it back in, that's that same fabric that's real easy to be damaged.
And Go Mike said, I was good at the old Streets of Rage and stuff, though. And Mr. said, how much money would someone have to pay for you to do a 24-hour stream?
I think I could do it. It'll get hard, obviously, when it's like after like 14 hours or 16 hours, but.
And Ray said, at Mr., I'm not sure about that because the fold is false. Wait until it comes out with this, with the
S Pen, it's gonna be over.
stuff, and they give the fold 3 with a 5,000 battery.
Yep.
And Mr. said, at Ray, you saw that rollable phone? It's a monster.
I'm telling
and Mr. said, I'll send $500 for a 24-hour stream next week.
you. Wait till I can monetize, man. Then I'm gonna have a bunch of new videos, a bunch of new content, a whole bunch of stuff. It's gonna be cool. But guys, sometime soon I'll be having my Cobra Kai real review. Spoiler free. Yeah. See, look, we stayed on a little bit longer for Stadia Vet. Mr. Earl said you're at 9:07. Yep, I was there earlier. I need to get past let me check them out. Sounds of Stadia. They challenged me to see who would get to 1,000 first. They're at 9:15. So I'm curious to go to their channel. And I want to see if they got any more today. Let's see. They're at 9:16. They got 1 subscriber since earlier. Oh man, I gotta get 2 more then. Come on, what's going on?
Mr. said Sandy is thinking, let's go. And Mr. said, I got those Professor X powers. And Stadia Vet Gamer said, you'll get that 97 in no time. And Nikki said, you'll hit 1,000 subscribers soon.
Yeah, it's pretty cool because I've been averaging like 10 subscribers a week. Like, it's coming in. So even if I did the math, you know, maybe go out to my birthday or something. But
listen, Mr. got like 80 accounts. Just keep subscribing under these other accounts.
Yeah, tell me about it. So what I wonder though, like every so often, I think YouTube does like a cleanse or whatever, and like some people, you know, they'll find dead accounts that they could tell, you know, aren't real accounts. But
Ray's laughing.
hey, just to get me there, right? But yeah, because I think when you get there, then they actually do like, you know, they do a survey your channel or whatever to make sure you could have monetization. I don't know. Mr. Irmer said, imagine if you made it to 1,000 and YouTube announced they're shutting down. Yeah. And Ray said Cobra Kai Season 3 was nice. Yes, it was. We watched it all in one day. I should have added that in my review.
Yeah, we didn't watch it.
Yeah. We were like, and I told myself, I've been waiting so long for it to come back on, so we want to make sure we take our time and watch it all in one day. Now we got so long to wait. But that show is so good, we could literally start it over. And Stadia Vet Gaming said, you just want that 1,000 subscribers, so I have to watch ads on your channel. LOL. Yeah, man, I'm tired of going to his channel and gotta watch these stinking ads. I'm so jealous. Nikki said Cobra Kai was cool. Ms. Irma said I saw the first 3 episodes. It was alright. And then he said maybe I'm missing out.
You are missing out. You just gotta keep watching. And Ray said, I guess I'm pre-ordering the S21 Ultra in the black and the Bud Pros.
What's special about the S21 Ultra? I didn't watch the event today, but is it pretty much just another Samsung phone? Like, I feel like I stick with the lines and then I skip every 2 years, but keeping that line. So with the Fold, not with the Fold, with the Note series, I was always sticking with the Note series. Then now that I'm into the Fold, I skip the Fold 2, but I'll get the Fold 3.
Yo, Mr. said, Ray, how are you getting all these phones? And Aunt says you have no roof.
Right?
He said Aunt must be lying about something.
Nah, man, he ain't got no root. Listen, he obviously he's spending all his money on other stuff. Why you think he got no roof? My man, he had like 8 folds. That's a $2,000 phone. Like, how do you have like 8 $2,000 phones? I don't know. You know how? When you don't fix your roof.
Ray said bigger battery, a lot of new stuff. And
Same.
Mr. said 8 exclamation point.
The same stuff, man. The same stuff. So I feel like if you already went to the Fold, what's the point of getting the S20 whatever? You might as well wait for the new Fold. Have patience. You're only going to get the S21 Ultra, and then the Fold's going to come out, and you're like, oh, I should get the Fold. Now you just spent all that money.
Mr. said Ray's selling that Frosty the Snowman. And Ray said, I only have 2 phones. LOL. And Ray said bronze and black.
Yeah, Ray.
Stadia Vet Gaming said the S21 Ultra is like the Note 20 Ultra.
Just take away the S. Wait, does it have an S Pen?
Mr. said you have 2 folds.
Because the rumor was they was gonna have a S Pen for the S series, and as far as I could count, Ray had more than 2 of them. He might not have 2 at the same time, but he had a bunch of them.
And Ray said the Ultra does have the S Pen.
Wow, they finally did it. Oh, that's crazy. They actually put the S Pen on the regular S series. That's cool. So there's really no reason to have the Note. This really might be the last Note lineup. Like, what's the point if the S20 is going to have, if the S21, whatever it is, if they're going to have an S Pen, and then also the Fold's going to have an S Pen.
Mr. said, man, and Ray had the nerve to ask how much Stadia was when he first joined.
Right?
And Ray said, and you can use your S Pen from the Note 20 on the S21 Ultra.
That's cool.
And Mr. said, if you don't click that subscribe button. And Ray is laughing. And Nikki said, I have the Galaxy S20 Plus.
Nice.
All right. I'm ready to go.
Ready to go. I thought we was just getting into round 2. All right, guys. My wife is trying to leave. I'm going to miss you guys. She's making me leave. But remember, there's always a Discord if you want to continue this conversation. So hit me up on the Discord. I'm always looking to chat. Yep. We need to finish American Horror Story
and
tonight.
Mr. says Sandy is trying to go to Cracker Barrel in the morning for pancakes.
No, she would probably go to IHOP.
I will get crepes. Or crepes, however they pronounce them. With Nutella and bananas.
Ray said, gym at 3 a.m. Want to see you there. Not me.
And Stadia Vet Gamer said, catch you later. I'm going to get into some
Red Dead Redemption 2 for my night show.
And he said, I love Cracker Barrel.
I'll be tuning in.
See, I like Cracker Barrel, but he doesn't like the syrup.
I don't like the syrup, man. Why they can't just have regular syrup? Their syrup is nasty.
I don't mind their syrup. It's not terrible.
It's bad. They don't have as many options as IHOP. But they have bigger portions though, and it's cheaper.
Mr. said they don't even have hash browns. And Mr. said throw that whole restaurant in the garbage. We had Cracker Barrel for Christmas dinner and it was really good. And Nikki said Stuart's coming tomorrow night. Oh yeah. And that's what we like. And Ray said, yeah man, check out the S21 Ultra. Cracker Barrel meatloaf is good. And Mr. said, yeah, I saw how Sandy was showing off her Uno skills during the holidays. Yeah, she was. And Mr. said, I put the timestamp in the comments. Oh.
Yeah, she was going in.
Uno champion.
I'm still the Uno Grand Champion. Everybody want to run around the mannequin.
That was like 20 years ago.
You all be stiff like mannequins.
Mr. said, all right, y'all, have a Merry Christmas. We're already in a new year, so. Anyway, Nikki said Cracker Barrel is the shit. And Mr. said, I'm about to get under the covers and watch Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold. And Ray's
Now, if
putting
you merge
the
that, he means he's about to get under the cover and watch Harold.
Look, Ray's putting the sneezes and
Listen, you didn't catch that. Pay
I heard you
attention.
talking about
I'm
getting
about to get
covers
under
with
the
Harold.
covers and watch Hey Arnold mean Harold.
That was funny. Anyway, good night, y'all. We love you. Mr. said you created Harold, and so Sandy should be checking your phone. And Ray said hater.
Whatever, guys. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. This was really cool,
Mr. said,
as
ain't no
usual.
damn Harold getting under my covers.
Good stuff, guys.
Bye, guys.
All right,
Love
well,
you,
I will
Harold.
talk to you guys sooner than later.
And Ray said suspect.
Yeah, but hit me up on the Discord if you want.
Nikki said Harold and Richard.
At first I thought she said Harold and Ratchet, but yeah, Mr. Irwin, hit me up on Discord if you like, and Ray, hit me up or text me or whatever.
And Mr. said Ray is never in Discord. LOL.
Yeah, no, he usually texts me or send me a Facebook message.
Oh, and Squid said have a good one, y'all.
All right,
and
you too,
Ray
Squid.
said never got an invite. All right, guys. Good night.
Ray, you were saying how you don't have a Discord. Remember you was thinking about making one. You didn't. Well, I talked you out of it. All right, good night, guys.
And now your mama knows.
Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. All right, subscribe. Come on, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. The most important thing about the channel is it's... The most important thing about the channel is it's a everything channel. So make sure you check out all of the playlists. I have product review videos, vlogging, movie reviews. I'm just gonna look up and say, how-to videos, and then real quick, how-to. Oh, maybe I'm forgetting how I shoot. All right, you ready? How-to videos. What is the devil? How-to videos and gaming videos. I make videos called Trash Talk 101 where, well, you guessed it, I talk trash or rebuttal back to someone who talked trash to me. Like I made a video responding to the Nerf Report and Angry Joe. Remember, I'm going to say shows and podcasts. All right, you got it? Mm-hmm. Shows and podcasts.
Wait,
no, you're not supposed to say it.
You're showing the pillow. Okay.
We don't have to do the head thing if y'all can't do it, all right?
Okay, just do it. No. Yeah.
And then put a little There you go. Whip that name. Shows and podcasts. And more! And also, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can be added into the new subscribers thank you videos where I make a skit and I post everybody name up on the screen who subscribed to the channel in an individual month. You gotta see videos like the March subscribers video where I was dancing. The July video I had my cute granddaughter saying thank you. Or even the video where I smashed my 84-inch TV as I said thank you to everyone who subscribed. Make sure you go to my playlist because the playlist is where you can see all the different videos I have. I have over 1,000 videos, over 50-something playlists, and every single video on my channel is assigned to a playlist. I want to thank everyone who ever came to the channel and watched a single second of any video. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more content. And with that said, and now your mama knows.
And now your mama knows.
You do know I'm still sitting here reading these comments, right? And it's losers like Mr. Urban World. Yeah. I'm reading these comments, and let me tell you something. You just can't help the fact that I beat you straight up, all right? And the cool thing is, it's on video. Everybody could watch that, of course, I'm the pack genius. And I did what I do as usual, and that's rip the hearts out of little babies like you that come on here crying to Stadium Bet Game and, oh, he's a cheater. Shut your mouth. What I do. I told you I win. And I proved it once again. So sit your little self down. Go cry me a river. Because now your mama knows. Done. Oh, wait. Let me see what you got to say. All right, cool. You know how to goat me into this stuff, man. I'm trying to get out of here. Well, Sandy's trying to get out of here. And here you go. Sucking me back in. You can't help but let me have that win. Because I took that win. All right, guys. I'll talk to you. Mr. Urban World, hit me up, man. I'll chat with you. But all right, guys. Take care. And now, your mama knows.
And now your mama knows.